the beast that chased her through shadows. Fire, the ground shook with every step behind her. Something too big, too fast, too hungry was chasing her, and it wanted her alive, only long enough to taste her fear. The forest wasn't meant for humans after sundown. Everyone in the village knew that. But Ariana had never been good at following rules. The evening she strayed too far, the sky was already painted in the dark hues of dusk, and the whispers of the trees carried warnings she refused to hear. At first, it was silence that unnerved her. The usual chatter of birds had stopped, the insects had vanished, even the wind seemed to hold its breath. Then came the sound, a low growl, deep and rumbling, rolling through the ground beneath her boots. Her heart froze. She turned, and in that instant, the nightmare became real. From the tree-line emerged a shadow so massive it swallowed the last of the fading light. A beast with horns curving like blackened moons, fangs long as swords, and amber eyes burning like fire. Its breath steamed the air, and its claws sank into the earth like daggers. It wanted her. Ariana's body reacted before her mind did. She ran. The chase was merciless. Branches whipped against her face, roots snatched at her ankles, and the pounding of her heartbeat threatened to drown out the sound of the monster crashing through the trees. But it was impossible to ignore the roar that split the air, the thunder of claws striking earth, the sound of her own death gaining on her. "Don't look back," she whispered, but her terror betrayed her. She glanced over her shoulder, and nearly tripped at what she saw. The beast was faster than anything that size had a right to be. Its massive body darted between trees like a predator half its weight, its glowing eyes locked solely on her. It wasn't just chasing. It was hunting. Her lungs screamed for air, her legs for rest, but Ariana pushed on. "If you stop, you die." The forest opened into a narrow gorge. Rocks jutted like broken teeth, and shadows stretched longer with the dying sun. Ariana stumbled into the canyon, desperate for escape, but it was a trap. The beast's roar rolled down the walls like thunder, and she realized there was no way out. She pressed her back to the stone, chest heaving, as the monster stepped into the gorge. Its horns scraped the cliffside, sparks flying, its bulk filling the path. And then, something strange happened. The pendant around her neck, a small crystal shard her mother had given her as a child, began to glow. She clutched it desperately, and the beast froze. Its eyes widened, not with hunger this time, but with recognition. The word was not spoken aloud, yet it vibrated through her bones. The beast was speaking without words. "You carry her blood. The one who bound me." Ariana shook her head, trembling. "What are you talking about?" The monster lowered its head, its molten gaze never leaving her. "Your mother. She sealed me in shadow. That shard is mine. And through you I will be free." Memories she didn't understand slammed into Ariana's mind. Visions of her mother, standing before the same beast, raising the same crystal shard as flames engulfed the sky. Her mother's lullabies, once thought to be mere songs, echoed back with new meaning. "Run from the shadows, child, for they will seek what you carry." Her legs buckled. "No, you're lying." The beast's growl deepened. "The blood in your veins does not lie. You are hers. And that makes you mine." It lunged. Ariana screamed, thrusting the pendant forward. Silver fire exploded from the shard, forming a barrier that shook the gorge. The beast slammed into it, sparks flying, claws raking across the light. Her arms burned from the force, but she held on, every ounce of terror fueling her will to survive. The beast recoiled, snarling, not in pain, but in something far more terrifying. "Approval. You have her strength," it rumbled. "But strength is nothing without choice." The pendant pulsed harder, the light flaring until it burned her skin. Ariana realized this wasn't just protection, it was a test. The shard wasn't meant to shield her. It was meant to awaken her. The ground shook as the beast lunged again. This time, instead of raising the pendant defensively, Ariana screamed and pushed forward. The light shot outward, slamming into the beast with enough force to blast it back against the canyon wall. Rocks tumbled, dust rose, and for the first time, the hunter staggered. Ariana collapsed to her knees, chest heaving, the pendant still glowing fiercely. She could feel its power coursing through her veins now, fire, light, and something ancient. Not borrowed. Not stolen. Hers. The beast rose, slow and deliberate, molten eyes studying her. Then, to her shock, it bowed its massive head. "You are not prey," it said. "You are heir." Ariana blinked, sweat dripping down her face. Heir to what? The ground trembled again, not from the beast, but from above. She looked up, and her blood ran cold. From the storm-dark sky, more shadows were descending. Dozens of them. Beasts like the one before her, wings spread, eyes burning, hunger dripping from their maws. The forest shook under their cries. The beast before her growled low. The pact is broken. The hunt begins anew. Only you can restore what she destroyed. Ariana clutched the pendant, her entire body trembling, not just from fear, but from the weight of what was coming. She wasn't just running anymore. She had been chosen. The beast's golden eyes locked onto hers one last time. Run no longer. Rise, or watch your world burn. And as the sky filled with monstrous wings and the roar of ancient hunters, Ariana knew her story had only just begun.